The nation will pause and reflect on the sacrifices made by those who lost their lives, particularly a century ago. Always an incredibly poignant moment. Well, almost every community was affected, but a handful of villages escaped without any loss of life. They become known as thankful villages. This weekend, a village in Staffordshire is celebrating double thankful status because everyone who left to fight in both world wars returned safely. Here's our Staffordshire reporter, Liz Copper.
Nestling on the edge of the Peak District, the Staffordshire village of Butterton. It has a church, a pub and a post office, but there's no war memorial here. That's because all the men who left to fight during both world wars came home safely, and that will be celebrated.
We will be rejoicing in the fact that all our men returned, and that makes us doubly thankful. But we are fully aware that neighbouring villages will be having their services to remember their fallen.
This picture was taken in 1919 and shows the men of Butterton who returned from the battlefields. Among their number is Arthur Poyser. He saved the life of his best friend Charlie Birch and received a medal for his gallantry. Steve Cooper is Arthur's grandson. He has mementos of his grandfather's service.
Well, he never spoke about it. He was a very private man. The bits we got were usually from when him and Charlie were together. So I think it makes me very proud and really, I wish I'd asked him more. I want to know more about it, so I've got to do more research. So it spurs me on really to find out as much as I can about him.
Bell ringers at the village church are practising for the celebratory service on Sunday. The bells were recently renovated and reinstated after being silent for 25 years. At the weekend, they'll ring out again for 3 hours across the surrounding countryside.
It allows people who aren't able to come to the church, for instance, to be able to take part in a sense of celebration when they hear the bells ringing out. All around, people will be able to just stop and think, and they'll know what the bells are ringing for in celebration.
This village is one of only a few with this special status, and on Armistice Day, they'll be giving thanks and honouring the lives of all those who made sacrifices. Liz Copper, BBC Midlands Today, Butterton in Staffordshire.
And to mark the centenary of the end of the First World War, please do share your picture.